Hi guys, I'm Haley from Mack Rex, and this is my first day working, so I'm gonna try to make a bracelet today. Let's see how this goes. I'm nervous. This is the starter kit that I'll be using today. It's available on the Mack Rex website, and I'm so excited. We got the beachy theme. Summer's coming up. I need some beach in my life. Okay, this is genuinely me real time, like learning how to do this, so I'm actually really scared. With the starter kit, it comes with your pamphlet, so you'll be able to read everything about it, which I will be referring to a lot. I already have my bead mask set up and the string, so we're good there. Those are the first steps that I'm nervous about. Needle time. And then I just do the same thing on the other side. My fingers are slippery. I think it's because I'm nervous. Okay, luckily these are lock top needles. So once I slid the elastic in, all I had to do was pull it, and now it's locked. It won't move, which is lovely because I was not about to tie another knot. Okay, and now is the fun part. I get to create my pattern. I'm gonna take them and dump them into separate piles. So I'll have these ones, and then my more metallic vibe, the mustard yellow. Obviously, classic white little accent piece situation. This is the beach collection. We have to have blue. We have to have the water, of course. And then red. Sunsets on the beach, unmatched. Now it's time to actually put these in a pattern. So we're gonna see how I do and if I can make something look actually good. Okay, this is the pattern that I ended up going with. It feels like a sunset on the beach to me. That is exactly what I was going for. Okay, I'm gonna flip it so it's facing me. And then I'm just gonna go through my pattern and pick up. Does it matter what hole it goes through, or is it just kind of whatever? And then go through the blue. Okay, I think I can pick up the pace a little bit. We're figuring it out. How long does it take you guys to make a full bracelet? Yeah.
Well, my first one, I made a bracelet that was all the same exact bead. For the whole bracelet, it probably took me the whole video is 18 minutes long, and then I cut it down.
Little does she know, this is actually the second part of the interview.
No, literally. I think I'm about 2 centimeters in now, so we're moving at a much faster pace, and I'm kind of evening out my time, which is lovely. Okay, so the pamphlet really helped me get the basics down, understand what I was about to do, get some sort of bracelet situation started. But luckily, Mack Rex does so many YouTube and Instagram tutorials, so if I were not listening to what people have already made bracelets have said, I would be probably less than a centimeter in at this point. I am seriously so happy that people stepped in so that I could actually figure out how to do this and learn all the little tips and tricks that you wouldn't think of before making the bracelet. Wait, this would literally be such a fun date night. If you're doing a first date and you want to get to know somebody, you want to get to know especially their bracelet making skills, which honestly, in my opinion, probably one of the top qualities that I look for in a partner is their tile bracelet making skills. You guys can make bracelets that are based off of the colors that remind you of each other or each other's vibe, or if you make it based off their eye color. And we also host classes too, so you can have a little bit more of a personalized experience with your bracelet making, which is so much better than just trying to figure it out on your own or rewinding a video a million times, which can be helpful, but having someone who can actually explain hey, this is what you're doing wrong is really nice.
Should I give you another tip for stringing?
I think that would actually be really helpful, thank you.
This is one of my favorite parts. So I'll just
I'm glad you like
stick
it.
it in this. And then you can do a bunch at a time. You can just you can put a whole bunch on at a time before you put it down.
Oh. See, that's a little bit better. No, thank you for the tip.
For you.
That's why you need to go to a class. If I had to do this fully on my own, I really couldn't. I actually think this turned out really cute. Now that we're at the end, I'm gonna refer back here. And then this one, the knot cover just has one hole, so you literally take both of them at a time. Okay, I'll grab these off.
Don't fall off because that is really crappy.
Yeah, no, that would not be a fun experience for me, and we would be here another 4 hours. Okay, gorgeous. My knot is made. What is my next step?
This is where you tie the square knot.
Then I'll do a square knot. And then before I tighten it down all the way, I have to make sure that my bracelet isn't like twisted at all. So
It's until the two sides are, yeah.
And then you can see if it's straight. So see how you have that little twist right there?
Yeah.
And you can twist that out.
one more square knot, you guys.
You got this.
Actually, that knot cover, there's actually no way that that's gonna work.
If you need to phone a friend, toss it over to us. That big loop comes from.
No, exactly. No, exactly.
Like you did.
Okay, we finally got it figured out. I did it all on my own. It was really pretty simple for me, honestly. Now all that's left to do is cut off the excess. I think I might have it. I think that's literally as closest to the knot as I can get. Gorgeous! Wait, that's actually so cute. I love. Please join us next week for our next tutorial, and if you have any tips for me about how to be faster or better at bracelet making, please comment below. Next time it'll be Christy, so we'll have an actual professional in, and you won't have to suffer through watching me learning how to do it with you.